Welcome, Somasies, to this Saturn Soul Special. This is the day of 7777. So I wanted to check in and see what this powerful energy, this divine, what I attribute to masculine energy, may want us to know about this powerful day, okay? So I associate it with Saturn. And the number 7, as we know, is very powerful. And we got it times 4, right? Which is 28. Okay, which is a very powerful number, which I attribute to the moon and Neptune. So maybe this is a very special trine. This may be in your chart. I don't know. But on this powerful day of 7777, okay, extra 7, right? I never had a rubber band. I wanted that. Maybe having to stretch your mental, okay, and take this information in, okay. We know that oftentimes 7 is in relations to a lot of good luck, but 7 also is a number that represents hard work. So there's things that has to be chiseled. But at the same time, this same powerful number, it deals with things like breaks, sabbatical, okay, finishing things up, okay. It can also attribute to sometimes separation in terms of breaks, okay, so that may also be involved. But oftentimes there is a lot of work and discipline involved with this, even if it's a gamble per se, whether it's an actual gamble or gamble in life. There's some type of discipline and skill involved when approaching, those types of what I consider sciences. Okay, so we're going to start this off with a universal or a group reading, okay, a collective, as we say, and then I'm going to move into each individual sign as briefly as I can. So be sure to check the timestamp, okay, and I will try to have those in the reading. So let's go ahead and find out what the oracle message would be in regards to this powerful day, attributed to Saturn, okay? So we're going to say that these messages are coming from that particular power. It could be in your chart, I don't know. Now we have vigilante here, okay, and we have power, okay? So I'm also hearing revolution, okay? Vigilantes, they tend to lean on, I want to say, the dark side a little bit, maybe because of the way they handle things. But, they feel like oftentimes there is a cause, okay? They feel like they have a cause, a belief in something, and they want to set it right because they don't believe the crown, okay, or who's ever in charge, whatever government, okay, is not doing anything to resolve their problems. So they'll take things into their own hands, okay, and oftentimes leading to damage. This is a universal message. Now we also got the people here, okay, people power here, okay. So it could be in relations to people power, because we know that Saturn also deals with revolution. So let's see what other information he would like to share with us, the divine power, dear source. Universal message, power day, 7777. Where did the other 7 come from, you like to know? Today is the 7th day. Pow. Okay. What would you like to add, dear source, regarding this message? This universal message. Change, revolutionary change, powerful change. Makes sense to me. Oh, now we got sports, and you are beautiful. Okay. sports, and you are beautiful. This may be the places or the industries where this change may take place. Now, it's definitely pointing out money, okay? So, some astrologers attribute wealth to Saturn. And in terms of my astrological studies, I would agree with that, because he's kind of like the approver. He gets to say, yeah, you graduate, yeah, you get the check, you know, you get the payoff, but it may come through energies like Jupiter and Venus, and maybe even Pluto, okay? But this could be the arenas. I'm not sure yet. This is just what I'm picking up. We can elaborate on that. That's probably why she told me to grab these, okay? So can I get 2 swords? Okay, we got 1 already. Theology is here. So if somebody's questioning somebody's beliefs, then we talk about the vigilante, okay? So in a spiritual sense, this could be interrupting your thinking, because Saturn is a disciplinarian, very spiritual, dynamic energy, okay? Power, I should say, okay? Divine power. And Saturn, to me, really controls everything, okay? Okay? That's why they say the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. Okay, that's in Psalms, I believe. What's the other one? Oh, we got jury here, so I don't know what that's about. You know, because really, when I think of Saturn and the spiritual sense of Saturn, as you grow and develop, you find out that you become more of the jury. It's not the external things. I really feel like for the universal soma seeds, or the ones that are attending this station here, this is about a lot of mental and spiritual growth, I feel like. And it may be coming through these arenas now. It may be coming through sports. Because like I tell you, you can develop through anything that is challenging you, okay? Because that's what Saturn does. Saturn comes to challenge you, to make you, or it's going to break you. It's going to be one or the other, okay? I do believe there is a dark side to Saturn, okay? You are beautiful, okay? May exemplify who you are in terms of your soul, your spirit, okay? Or maybe it's dealing with beautiful things like jewelry and makeup and you know, skincare or whatnot. If that's not here, maybe we'll clarify it. There may be a change in the sports world here. Now, for those of you who follow me know that this has been in our readings, and I can't remember what houses. And it was supposed to be on the news. Interesting. Let's see what's the challenge and what's going to be the blessing in all of this. And, you know, the payoff, you know, the karma, the good karma, you know, because we know Saturn going to bring the challenges, you know, the upsets, the breakups, the dismantling of your mind, of your spirit, of your soul, of your thinking, your beliefs. It's going to try you. Makes sense. Okay? Well, I didn't expect this. It's a very spiritual. Okay. So the challenge, the trial, the test we have is clickbait. This is universal reading, okay, for all of us soulmates. Anybody that check in is meant for you. Okay, if you're listening in the sound of my voice, it's meant for you. You're supposed to hear it. Okay? It's just like showing up at church. You're supposed to be there to get that message that You know, some people say, I thought the preacher was talking to me. He was. Your soul was identifying with that message, and you had to listen and pay attention to it because it's for you, right? So, whatever it is that's going to pay off, it goes best with a drink. Now, what kind of drink? I don't know. It's universal. This is universal team theme, okay? It's applying to us as a whole. Sandwiches go good with drinks. Chips go good with drinks. What else? Hot wings. Okay, sports. Dang, she turned that over quickly. And here is the Knight of Swords. So I know that in these areas, of course, we know we're dealing with transactions. We're dealing with money. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing power players. These are power players, y'all. For whatever reason. It's sports. But this is the collective. And this is quick and out of nowhere. Also, now I've never really gotten this, but this could also attribute to like ads. Okay? Ads. So I guess the clickbait is, you know, being careful online. I'm not really familiar with, I've heard of clickbait, but I know what bait is. Let's find out why. Okay? Why this clickbait, this Knight of Swords? Clarify, please, in the clickbait. For some of you, it's got a lot to do with the work that you love to do and the grind and you know, the creativity that you pour your heart into and your mind into, that you know, I feel like it's let you down, or maybe you haven't had a lot of time to deal with it. We're dealing with separations here, okay, set apart. We talked about Saturn, okay. And you have to understand, Saturn brings the learning lessons. And I'm hearing some of you have to learn how to be alone. And to embrace yourself and embrace your craft and do what you love to do, or you have the ability to do this because of the separation. I'm hearing some of you are changing the way things are done. I keep feeling like this is industry stuff. And I feel like since we're on the cusp of Uranus, which I attribute to, let's see if I can get you to see that. Okay, so we're talking about Saturn, right? Right here. But I attribute I attribute Uranus as the father of Saturn, okay? I just do. You can do your own research. But if you want to learn from me, be listening for this. I can identify with this, okay? I can identify with this. We've been talking about the school, okay? And it's more than what you think. So don't think you know what I'm doing, because you don't. I already know you're waiting and watching, some of y'all, because you take everything else off as so special. Okay, but you get ready to get disciplined now. Okay, you get ready to learn some new things. The thinkers get ready to change. See, all right, you can no longer be a baby when Saturn comes. He's going to grow you up a little bit. He's going to discipline you in your field, in your job, in your thinking. He's going to discipline you even if you're being creative. Even if you think it's yours, please know he's going to take control. Okay? And time alone will be necessary. Okay? But I feel like for a lot of you with Saturn being here, it's time for the break. It's time for the separation. Okay? She's saying it's the only way. It's the only way. But remember, the challenge, the conflict at this time is the clickbait. I really feel like that's online stuff or whatever people do to try to lure you in. And it's really on the rise, so be careful. Okay? And let's close this up with type of meteorology report, okay? We're gonna do some meteorology. See what it looks like, what the skies, clouds of our life. It's looking like 41. Oh, didn't I say that? It's a lot of deep thinking, going deep right now, okay? Thinking deep, you know. Maybe you've misused power. You got to learn how to turn it around, okay? And those are the things that make you beautiful in his sight, okay? Is when you turn it. I believe anybody can change. I really do. I believe anybody can change. Now, your acceptance may be different. Some people can change, but they may not be accepted in society anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or in a family, or in a group, or in a neighborhood, or community. That's possible, but it doesn't mean that person can't change. But let me tell you about the love of the most divine high God, the one we don't see. It will still put you in places where you will be accepted, because see, people of the same feathers have to flock together. Okay? Dogs run in packs, cats run together. It's kind of like that, okay? And oftentimes if you are out of your element, there's a reason, there's a lesson to be learned, there's some challenge to go through that it's making you. I believe that is the power of Saturn and Pluto, to transform you, okay? It's transforming you. So that's pretty much the message that I have for us as a collective. If you like to check out each house and what Saturn would like to bring you today on this power day, please stay around. Thank you so much, and don't forget to support. I don't want to face myself. Hello, anchors. Welcome to your Saturn Soul Special. It's all about the power of 7 here, and how is that going to work for you in terms of the attributes of Saturn. So we're going to pull an oracle message to start things out, okay? If you have not already supported the station, please do it now. Thank you so much. Go ahead and subscribe as well, those of you behind the scene. So Sarah's message to you is have a Coke and a smile. Seems like somebody get ready to get their rewards. Seems like somebody, when I see this, maybe you get ready to come into some rewards, or more of a social scene. Okay, so maybe he's pushing you out there. There's things you need to learn and connections that you need to make, because Saturn to me is about the difference, but you have to have a change of mind, right? So let's see what the word of wisdom is, because Saturn also represents wisdom, okay? Saturn rules teeth. Get it? Wisdom teeth, okay? Also rules bones, okay? He rules old age, stuff like that, okay? The mature is about growing up. If you want to be a professional, we're going to teach you how to be a professional. If you want to be a teacher, you got to go through some stuff, because he's going to use you in the way that they feel best, right? So that's why we have the sayings of, when you give God your plans, he laughs at them and stuff like that. And submit your plans unto the Lord, and He'll direct your path. Okay, that's why it takes so long. Okay, but underlining this, have a Coke and a smile, put some respect on my name. Okay, we know that's the Birdman. He was not playing. Okay, quote, end quote. Put some respect on my name. Okay, and that's why we having a Coke and a smile. So I feel like this may be so beat up. And you may have to stand up for yourself, but we're dealing with Saturn energy. Okay, so again, the energies came in yesterday. Today is the day of the manifestation, the break, the lesson, the reward, the rest. Okay, class, mannerism, disposition, how you handle that. You know, he may have said it in a way that, you know, in an urban ebonic way, or a phrasing respect, but it was profound, right? That went global. And even though people were laughing, they understood that, because guess what? You wouldn't be repeating it if it wasn't true. Okay, so what's on the down, or the discourse, or the challenge, or what ain't so good, or what? I don't know. I'm getting this. Mark Zuckerberg. I'm getting that Facebook is on the down lately. I don't know. I don't really do Facebook. I did it for purpose. Then, you know, I'm off. I'm not a Facebook person. Mark Zuckerberg is on the challenge, the down, the issue. It's not going to be making people happy or something here. Saturn is using him. Okay, what's going to be up is misunderstood. Okay, that's what's going to be the good thing. That sounds like Saturn to me. I know it don't make sense to y'all, but it makes a whole lot of sense to me. Is misunderstood. See, put some respect on my name is misunderstood, but just like I said, it brought national attention. Maybe bringing some national attention to something. And it didn't say Facebook, because let me tell you something, and it could be Facebook, but it's specific to Mark Zuckerberg. Facebook is in here. I think that's Mark Zuckerberg. Doesn't he own Facebook? I hope I'm saying the right one. Lord have mercy, because shoot, I was kind of like, what the hell? I'm thinking today is Saturday. She's like pushing me to do this. I'm thinking today is Saturday the 7th, but 77777, but it was yesterday. I'm like, why? And then now I understand it. Why? Because today is the 7th day, the day of Saturn, the master of master teachers. Economics, okay. So I don't know if, you know, you study, if this is part of your workforce field or whatnot, if it's in the home. You know, but it's dealing around economics, what can be afforded, you know, the demands, you know, what people are buying, you know, what people don't want no more, economics, the economy, where is it going? It's affecting you right now, okay? It's a manifestation here. It's a discipline here. Maybe it's telling you to study economics. Because believe me, social media is an economic. It's a necessary. Wi-Fi now is a necessary. This is how we make money, okay? That is the area in which Saturn is giving you focus. Is economics. And the good thing about this is in something being misunderstood in economics. Or maybe you being misunderstood and maybe you're dealing with something economically. Let's find out why. anchors, please, dear source. What is the deity Saturn's message regarding the power of 7? Okay. Also 21 is important. You have 5 of swords. Okay. Challenge, strategy. That's Saturn. It's a lot to put in place. It's a lot to pinpoint, to figure out. I feel like this is a study. We are dealing with Saturn again. Study your economics. You have to study your economical strategies. I may be dealing with someone political or a boss here in terms of economics. I feel like, I don't know, because maybe someone invests in Facebook. Here, let's get a clear picture because we're not making these long. Just checking in on the energy. Okay, and I keep getting business here. Business is sticking out, but it could be dealing with the home and society at large for those of you who are politicking. So you may be having this coconut smile due to these strategies. For some of you, this could be definitely a payoff. Okay. You know, I'm also getting almost like this, put some respect on my name. I'm getting that feel like kiss the ring, you know. Wow, you got number 13. Okay, 13 to me is a rather of good luck, you know. But here, this is about being decisive. You know, this can also be dealing with your cravings. You got to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with economics, we're also dealing with things that we can't afford. So we know that, you know, there we go. Saturn, you know, you have to come up with some strategies about the things that you can't afford, the things you want to do, how you want to do it. You know, he may be leading you to budget and come up with some money strategies, okay? Also some strategies in the home in terms of like food. Why is you, okay, source, what is the word? Condiments, things like that. That may be business managers. When I'm saying condiments, you know, the ketchup, the mustard, the relish packages and shit like that, okay? But you can allow your cravings and your desires. This is I'm hearing the root. This is also can be the root of trouble. And this is, you know, learning to come up with some strategies and to hone in on your cravings. Okay? I really feel like that's what the lesson is for you. Like some of you may need to learn to save to get what you want. You know, you'll feel pretty lucky in that. And it's rewarding. Okay? Economics. What is affordable, valuable to the public, to you, okay? You're going to be getting worked with on that, okay, for whatever reason. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, Overseers, for checking in with So Special for a Saturn special. And maybe you'll check out the other vids, maybe you won't. But until the next one, peace and one love. Welcome back, Eagle Feathers, to So Special for a Saturn So Special. We're dealing with the power of 7. What is the deity Saturn or Saturn? What is his message for you? This is the master of master teachers energy, the influence of learning, of discipline, of rewards, okay? It also deals with helping you get things off the ground, like manifest. Dang, that must be your message. You saw that fly off. I'll read that in just a moment. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the oracle message is. What does Saturn want you to know? Dear source, can you please relay that to me for the people, for the soma seeds are so special. Dealing with nemesis. Oh, wow. I'm sad to see this come up. Nemesis, okay? We know what nemesis are. Nemesis generally are in your family. Okay, this is the enemy in the family, so you got to learn how to deal with that, I guess. Or maybe Saturn is bringing you enemies to deal with, because maybe they can only learn through you. Maybe there's something you need to learn through them. I don't know. Maybe you're learning how to just deal with your nemesis. Maybe something is unfolded and you're going to have to learn a new lesson regarding your nemesis. You don't have it for no reason. Normally they want what you got, right? Remember Simba's dad, Mufasa. Remember his brother. I refuse to accept other people's idea of happiness for me as if there's a one-size-fits-all standard for happiness. And that's Kanye West. That is the message from the deity, the god of Saturn. Okay? It's getting ready to teach you or want you to learn how to deal with enemies. Sounds just like it. What can you learn from your enemies? Because Saturn is all about learning. Okay? Maybe you're trying to please this enemy. You need to learn how to be okay with yourself. Maybe that's why your nemesis is here. He's a revealer. He's going to reveal your nemesis, because maybe you happy with, some people are like that. They're not happy that you are happy with yourself. They have a problem with themselves, so you need to have a problem with them. But you got to continue on to be okay with you. Maybe because Saturn deals with what? Breaks and separations as well. Okay? And maybe Venus is somewhere nearing your chart, because when Venus and Saturn get together, it's generally decision time. Okay? So, let's see what areas of life this may be in reference to. Okay. Be you in spite of, this, what this is putting me in the mind of for you? You know how you outgrow others? You can have friends, a group, family you hang around with, suddenly you start to grow up. It's kind of remind me when Snoop started to outgrow Tupac. His mind has started to change. He started to grow up and has some experience, he's been facing time, he just don't see life the same way no more. Okay? So, if y'all have never seen the documentary, if it ever comes on, watch it, because Snoop and all of them that was close, there's a lot of people he wasn't talking to when he passed. He wasn't talking to Jada. He wasn't talking to Snoop. Dealing with beliefs, the way you think, your theories, okay? Because the nemesis is an opposition, okay? What's on the down, what's on the up, okay? What's not so good, but what is so good in regards to this message and Saturn's dealings with you at this time. 777 was on Friday. Oh, she's making more sense. Because at first I'm like, Source, you're making me feel embarrassed. But the more I keep doing these readings, the more sense it just makes to me, okay? Because yesterday was Friday, which is the day of Venus, right? 777 is a tribute to, all right? That was the energies coming through. And she told me, today is the manifestation of that. So we getting ready to get into these disciplines. It's coming. You can't run from it. Whether you realize it or not, it will come. Okay, you see Uranus right next here? Right next to it, let's pop a realization. He gonna let you know when you in it. Okay? So what's going down is Donald Trump. This may not be so good for you. Okay, maybe about these theories and stuff. We had this reminds me of what I was just talking about the other time in a house when I did a vid. When we was talking about political issues, and I'm not getting ready to argue with you, because normally the people that's arguing with you about your theories and your views, they don't know what you know. Okay, So what's on the up is moisturizer, okay? Moisturizer, I don't know why that's important. Maybe you just into your skin, you know, maybe you sell it. You know, you're making a difference, because that's what Saturn does in his own way. He makes a difference, okay? Saturn makes a difference, but you know, it comes through hard work, okay? What is the message? What is the reason? Eagle feathers. You got to learn how to deal with your nemesis and just continue to be yourself, you know, because a nemesis would do all kind of things to throw you off your track, to make you give up, things of that nature. You have the Five of Wands, okay? So speaking through the Five of Wands, okay? And the Five of Wands is it's a competition, what I tell you. Okay, so this is about actual physical strategies, okay? Things that they would, tricks of the trade, things they would really do to try to knock you, people that they will employ to try to come at you, okay? But it can also represent your own strategies, you know what I'm saying? And things that you're trying to set up for yourself. It can also deal with your mind, like strategizing what you're going to do before you do it right now. Okay, being ahead of the game. I'm here, all for one, one for all. Okay, but somebody gonna learn something. The nemesis has its lessons too. And if they don't get it this time, they always get it through the next generation. See, we got to be careful with stuff. This is getting ready to be a whole nother lesson. I got to stop right here. We're going to stop right here. Let's sum this up. Okay, so it's summing up as the woman in the window. Okay, number 29. Okay, number 29. This comes to me as either something's a bit of a shock, and I'm also getting apprehension because you don't know. You're not sure yet. Okay? I'm hearing something that you're realizing, but for whatever reason, you are hesitant and you are held back. Even in this situation, people may not know why you're not fighting, because the Five of Wands can sometimes represent fighting, or why you don't want to be in the competition, or why you're holding back or from the competition, or retreating, so to speak. Okay, in relation to this, I see you doing this. You're taking it all in. You see things that someone else doesn't. But let's just see how the artist relates this. Because I'm getting something about an abyss. An abyss can be a dark place. You don't know. Abyss is like a ship on the sea with no land in sight. You don't know. That takes a lot of faith. Okay? And we're talking about belief systems here, what you think. Okay, so we have 29. I could be you, the reader, or the female subject of the reading, or a female partner of the significator for the let me see. Let me make sure I'm reading the right one for y'all, because it's two here. It is. I'm in the wrong one. Okay. So remember, this is how it's summed up. Okay. Holding back, taking things in, or this is what you will do. Saturn will, prevent you. You'll be apprehensive, not inclined to move on anything, or seeing a different perspective. Things become more clear to you. She's upset. Oh, yeah, now I see how that works. Oh, y'all see how that works now. See, in the inside looking out, getting a clearer view. Okay. As with, let me see. Okay, so this card version shows a powerful and elegant woman looking out of the window to the right of a card. She has a draped red robe, and between her breasts, she clutches the feminine symbol of Venus. The light shines in through the window, emphasizing her strong features. She is the embodiment of the feminine power. Okay. Receptivity, taking it in. Feminine power is being receptive, seeing it from a different point of view, seeing it from an outsider or an outside point of view. You know, because some people that hang together think alike. You know what I'm saying? And so the universe may send somebody in your life that's unorthodox thinking, right? They have different views about stuff. This can upset people, especially religious people. Okay? Religious people are only interested in religious things, and they have religious debates. Spiritual people open up about any damn thing, all kinds of stuff. Okay? They love knowledge. They are lovers of knowledge, true lovers of knowledge. Okay? I don't know if this is the issue, because we are dealing with Saturn, who is all about the knowledge. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it here for you to contemplate. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Eagle feathers, don't make it fit, because it will stick if it resonates. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Peace and one love. Don't forget to support the station. What's up, disciples? Welcome to your Saturn Soul Special for the power of 7. 7 today, okay? 777 was in Venus on yesterday, and today is the 7th day. Yes, yesterday in Venus, the energies of the power of 777 rolled in. What does it mean for you today? What is being ushered in through the deity Saturn? Okay? The master teachers. He carries that Heavenly Father, God, influential energy, okay? So let's see what the message is for you. What is he working with? What will he be dealing with in your life, in your house? What is going on with you? Okay. A robot? Something about a robot? So this could be things online, right? It's all about the online now. It's the Aquarian age, right? Let's see what the special message is. You know, sometimes them robots ain't too good. You know, maybe it's about you being a robot. You know, maybe you need to think for yourself. Okay, so when life gets real, it's not going to be smooth. Those are the words of Mary J. Okay, she's learned a lot through Saturn. She is Capricorn. Capricorn is the master teacher. You are the student. Okay, it's funny. I did Capricorn before you. Somehow jumped. It was meant. I'm telling you, I know. I be thinking I'm off, and she always proved me wrong. Just like I did when I started this read. I was like, wait a minute, the dates are off. Wait a minute. She showed me. That's why now I understand, when you are doing your thing, no matter what it look like, let people laugh at you. Let them laugh. Yeah, it may not always feel good, but let them laugh, because they're going to laugh last. I promise. Okay, so something about this robot. When life gets real, it ain't going to be smooth. Okay? I just keep feeling like you've been doing what others expected of you, you know, garbage in, garbage out, and now maybe you're starting to think for yourself, because, to me, a machine can do that. Eventually, your creation can turn on you. It starts to think for itself. Now, I can use this in literal life, metaphysical life, okay? We can use it in metaphorical life, okay? The robot. you're no longer wanting to be a robot. You want to think for you or do your own thing. Let's see what area that is. Okay, nutrition. So maybe you got them little robots cooking for you. It's all about what you take in life. And we can use this spiritually as well, disciples. Your nutrition, what you taking in. You know, they say you are what you eat. Now, for some of you in other parts of the world, there is a robot that does deliver food. So a change of diet can be hard. I'm trying to put these two together for you and what Saturn is about to discipline you with. And you know you get the rewards in the end. Saturn is all about the end, you know. But we know as soon as there's an ending, there's a beginning, right? When you get that break, you got to go back to work, you know. You got to go back to school. You always got to go back where Saturn is concerned, okay? I don't know, maybe somebody want to eat when they want to. We got this robot here, and I'm trying to understand how are robots connected to nutrition? Let's find out what's on the down and what's on the up for you. Maybe y'all can tell me. Put it in the comments. Because maybe we don't want no machines serving our food and stuff like that, you know. And maybe that's what's changing. Maybe because I know Sagittarius is, a lot of y'all are in the food industry. And they've been talking about this even when I was a little girl, how these machines and robots were supposed to be taking over, and you have to think about Frankenstein. Oftentimes I go back to Frankenstein when I think about the robotic world and where it's going. These machines start to think for themselves. So if you've never seen the movie AI, you need to watch it. It is deep. Shoot. That's a deep story. I mean, it gives you something to think about, but you have to understand that movies are oftentimes reflecting what's to come. So your down is smartphones, okay? The W downer is going down, a discourse, a challenge, okay? Or maybe the one you want is down. Maybe the price is down, or they don't have that many left, so you better hurry up and get it. But we got this robot with the smartphone, so maybe you're going to be starting getting your nutrition online. What's up is disgusting, okay? That don't sound too good. It's disgusting. Maybe you discover something about your nutrition, about what you take in. Again, this could be spiritual. This could be actual food. This could be things you take in mentally. What you're nurturing yourself with. Oh, let's find out the message. Dang, Saturn, that was quick. All right. What is the message in relation to this? What is the message related to this message, Lord? Okay. It's coming out of the Queen of Wands, which is your energy. They titled this Vibrancy. I feel like you need to wake up to something. And for some of you, you need to craft your own thing. You're probably going to be maybe posting this online, because she's all about the craft, okay? She's got a lot of ideas. She can do things herself. She's all about the here and the now, and being wide open to ideas, okay, when it comes to nutrition or what you take in, okay? Now, this robot also has got something to do with them cell phones, okay? It's something here. Something you're going to have to learn from Saturn, or through the powers of Saturn, from this robot on these smartphones, disciples. And I'm feeling like you're going to have to be rather creative, crafty. I'm also hearing break spells. You have to break some spells here. The rain is important here. You may use the power of rain. The power of rain. And you're going to just find a way and pray it all the way, wash it all the way, whatever's disgusting. It may be in your body as well. And you want to get rid of that. It's coming through nutrition. So Saturn's going to be working with you through your nutrition, your appetite, what you take in, what you, because you are what you eat. So you need to be better, right? And that all starts with the brain cell, okay? And we're going to leave it here. Students, I think, after I give you a picture. Hold on. I'm ready to go, huh? We ready to break the class, right? Ready for that break. Straight Saturn. Okay, which one stores? Okay, so we're going with the anchor. Okay, balance is required. You need to anchor yourself, especially when you're being disciplined, right? You got to anchor yourself. You got to find a sturdy route, the one that works for you. Because when life gets real, it's not going to be smooth. Okay. There's also something here about writing. I'm picking up out of this. Writing your emotions, freeing yourself. Okay. I don't know where that's coming from. Writing, freeing yourself. Okay, so anchor energy. So you may also want to watch Libra, since this is given to you. Okay. With stability and security, I bring peace of mind. I push you to persevere and help you reach your goal. Watch out for negative cards. They might shackle and pull you down a hole. We're not dealing with underlying energy here. We're dealing with just this, right? Okay, so this card is in reference traditionally to hope or faith, and also giving things up. Crucifying old behaviors, you know what I'm saying? That's dead now. We can't do it no more. It offers stability and security, being confident that your hard work will pay off in the long term. Okay? And then there's a reward. This is a card of assurance. You are protected in times of need. Okay? So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here for you to think about. I think I've said enough. And stay strong. And you got to get on. Selling them seeds. And I'm going to leave it here. Sow my seeds. Until the next one. Peace. One love. Thumbs it up.
I don't want to face myself. No, I don't want to face myself. I don't want to face myself.
What's going on, master teachers? Welcome to this Saturn Soul Special. This is all about the power of the deity Saturn, the master of master teachers, okay? So you should be able to identify with that, because, you know, I know a lot of Capricorns is usually very career oriented. You know, they own business, you bosses, you know, you leaders in the community. You know, you are teachers yourselves, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to find out what the master teachers have to say or teach the master teachers. Okay, this was going to be pretty interesting. I was a little lost earlier when she had me do this thing, you know. I had to give my little break and everything. And then when I started, I was like, wait a minute, today is not the 7th. Yesterday was the 7th. Why did you do this? She said, just keep going, but I couldn't go on because I'm the kind of person I just need answers. I was like, why did you do this? I feel off. And she said, because it is the 7th day. I need you to do this. And then as I go along, it's just clarifying itself, right? So Venus rules Friday, 777, right? Today is the 7th day, okay? The power of today. Yesterday's energies brings the power of today. So what is Saturn ushering into your life that you need to learn, that you need to be tried, chiseled, developed, or rewarded? Okay? Saturn is a rewarder now, but he ain't gonna open up them doors till, it's time, right? Until we're ready. And for you right now, you have therapy, okay? You need to consider therapy. Maybe you haven't. Maybe that's the field, okay? But it's also, this can just represent just talking, okay? Talking about old issues, things of the past, okay? Because we deal with old things that we've learned and have experienced from the past, okay? Let's go ahead and get you a written word from Saturn to source, through me to you, okay? I ain't about to jimmy down is the quote. I guess God is not backing up. You're going to go through this. You're going to do this whether you want to or not. That sounds like Saturn. Maybe this is the attitude you need to take, okay? Because believe it or not, Saturn is also the teacher of teaching you how to stand up for yourself, but you got to know how to do it, okay? Something ain't going away, and that's Saturn until you learn it. Now with Pluto, which this is a Saturn special, I just want you to understand with Pluto energy though, it's like almost similar. I see Pluto as the mother of Saturn, right? She will also put you on break, but that's until you do something. Something has to get done, okay? She also deals with rebirth and death, right? There's something that has to be done before those things can happen. Similar energies here, just different. All right, so let's see what's areas Saturn is dealing with in your life from whomever this may be pertaining to. Okay, master teacher. Okay, I'm getting a lot of these blue cards here. Zealotry. Okay, interesting. Zealotry, your zeal, your pursuit of things. Okay, this can cause a lot of trouble. When you are very zealous about things, you can be very uncompromising, and anything gets in your way in regards of your views and what you stand for and stuff. Now for me, this is going back to the intro. If you watched it about the vigilante energy, okay, ready to destroy anything in your way because you are fanatical about your beliefs. Okay, that's not good. Okay, everybody don't have to believe and think the way you do. Saturn's gonna come to teach you because there are people that's not gonna back down just because of who you are. Okay, just because of who you are. Don't underestimate the small. Okay, I like to use the Chinese and the Japanese, and them, particularly the Chinese. They small people, but they got a lot of goddamn power. Believe it. Okay? This zeal, this is concerning me. Okay? It's spending too much energy and putting too much into this can cause you to cause irreparable harm. Okay. Now, it's nothing wrong. You don't want to be overzealous. You can have, some of y'all need a little zeal. You need a little fire under your ass. You need to get going, but not in the way where it's damaging. Okay, because this is all about construction. You know, it's all about construction. It's just like your house. If you building a house from the ground up, you definitely want the foundation right. You know what I'm saying? You want the pillars and all of that done. You want the plastering. You want all of that shit done right, because if they, that's why they tell you, when you build a new house, wait a year before you put a picture on the wall. Because you need to see if the foundation is going to crack or not. It's going to tell you how good that construction work was done. So I'm not saying that for nothing. Maybe there's something in reference to this. Let's see what it do. Okay, what's the down and what's the up for our master teachers? Okay, the downs is the stuff you may not want to go through, the stuff you don't like, the challenges, the conflicts, the discourse, you know, the Debbie Downer, you know. But then the blessing, the good that comes out of it. So you got annoying ringtones for some reason. Maybe it's why you're trying to talk and have, you know, get some shit done. I don't know. That's what's going down. The annoying ringtone. Now, it could mean they going down. Maybe you're not getting as many rings anymore, but I feel like you might need to talk about it. Like, you know, can you not get so many calls? Can you put your phone, you know, the ringer down, you know, because, you know, some people ain't gonna jimmy down, you know. They have an attitude. I paid for this phone, you didn't. Okay, what's up? Facebook. For you, Facebook is on the up. It's going to be a blessing. You know, maybe this is where you're going to be talking and rapping about whatever your issue here is, or whatever that you're zealous about, fanatical about. Okay. Something that you're not willing to compromise here. Okay. Because zealotry is about being uncompromising. See, and I ain't about to jimmy down. What is this in relations to, dear source? For our master teachers. What is it in relations to? Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is therapy. Okay. Now this may be in regards to your career, because when I see the Queen of Swords, it's about where I'm going in life. Then we just say that our path, our careers, you know, that's what you are recognized for. Okay. Excelling. Okay. Devising and executing great plans, you know, and knowing how, you know, this Queen of Swords know how to drive. Whatever she do, she's the best at it. Okay. She's a deep thinker. Okay. She can get the gunk and the junk out, and that's the therapy there. Okay. She may be someone that may be sent to you through Facebook, okay? But whatever this connection is, just know that it's the will of Saturn. You ain't gonna get around it. It's gonna be, you're gonna be attracted to it. You're gonna be willing to put the time and money in it if it's required for whatever reason. You will do this. I'm telling you, if it's Saturn energy, you will not get around it. Let's paint the picture. Talking about your beliefs and different things like that. Okay. May get you more followers because your Facebook is going to be up. More followers, more love on issues. Now I'm getting discourse with her, which would be dealing with whatever your pursuits are, because she also deals with beliefs here. Could be about politics as well. Could be about anything. But the picture that's painted for you is 41. It's the well, okay? You may be attached to Aries, okay? And this is all about, didn't I say that? Going deep, okay? Sometimes you have to be receptive, okay? Also, this is about really talking to yourself, self-therapy. And this is also reflecting you going within into your subconscious and dealing with these issues in every area of your life, to try to understand things, to understand why you went through stuff. And you may even be a public speaker on this, I don't know, or working in that field, okay? Working in that field, helping people to go deep in really get to the root of things, because that's the only way a lot of times that any one of us can heal. And I'm going to leave it here for you, Capricorn, to deal with. All right. And hopefully I will see you soon. Please make sure your notifications are on, because I don't know when I'm going to pop up a message. Right now, the energy is a little clear for me to do so. So be looking forward to mid-month, hopefully. And if not, I'll see you, heaven's will, for August. Okay? Thumbs it up. Peace and one love.
I don't wanna face myself.
What's up, Soul Seeds? Welcome back to Soul Special for a Saturn Soul Special. Okay, this is in relation to 7777, the power of 7, which is attributed to Saturn. So I wanted to know what his message is specific to you. Okay, we did one that was universal or collective, and then I went through each house. So please, whatever parts of yourself that you are connected with, when you get this message, check it out. Okay, this is all about being groomed, disciplined, matured. You know, it's grow up time and glow up time when Saturn shows up. It's grow up and glow up, but you got to grow up before you get to glow up. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be dealing with all those issues that we have that we consider low vibrational, weak, petty, small, immature, underdeveloped Saturn. And you got fly on the wall. Okay, so this is all about being either watched or you watching someone or something. Okay, but it's all about the witness. Okay, it's all about the watch before the prey. Okay, so you know, flies to me are like the worst insect ever, right? Even though they unknowingly, they say they don't know, scientists say they don't know, but they unknowingly do good. You know, they pollinate, right? But they out to get your shit, right? So maybe Saturn's gonna teach you how to protect your shit. I don't know, or how to be more watchful. Or this could definitely be in relations to testimony. You know, Saturn deals with testimony in witnessing things. This is experience, right? So you may have to go through a time of I know that if you are a creator, this is common for people that are doing things, you know what I'm saying, and making the world an easier, more better, convenient place. Yeah, they may want your shit. Out of anger comes controversy. Out of controversy comes conversation. Out of conversation comes action. And it is the revolutionary Tupac Shakur who deals with revolutionaries. He can deal with revolutionaries and revolution as well as Uranus. Okay, so this is the underlying energy and the word of wisdom coming from the deity Saturn or Saturn regarding your issue. This is the makeup. Okay, this is the makeup, making you up to be what you need to be. Okay, so I don't know, maybe this is required for you to learn, literally. Because fly on the wall also to me is a surveillance camera. And I'm also getting watching you fly. So, and this may, you know, you may be uncomfortable, but, you know, watching you fly, and it's a problem. It's got to be a problem, you know, but it's in the card of revolution. And that's what Saturn deals with, change. Okay, and you're dealing with you got the card of the umpire. Okay, so the umpire calls the shots, right? In the game. Now, this is interesting. The intro, if you watch the intro, surely everyone that's in these houses should have had to come through the intro first to get to this. It would make sense. It would make sense, right? So you can put your part to the piece. You got the umpire. We had sports. Umpire is baseball. I do believe there's getting ready to be some big changes in sports. But whoever's calling the shots, whoever's watching, that's the fly on the wall. But in relations, metaphorically speaking, it could be you calling the shot, saying who got it and who didn't. Maybe it's something that you have to learn how to be an umpire. You got to learn how to do that and stand for, because sometimes the people get in your face. They get angry, right? It's a controversy. Then they go to the side and they talk about it, right? And then an action takes place. They say, okay, you're penalized, or we're going to go ahead and grant somebody this, grant somebody that. I don't know. Only you know if it pertains to you. This is interesting. Talk of Saturn is interesting. Saturn is good and mean. Okay? It's not going to be nice when he's growing you up. It's not going to feel good. It's going to be very uncomfortable. You're going to go through some hell. Okay? That's probably why he wear that neck mask over his face, the umpire, because he knows them players might punch him out. Okay, the Bible is on the down. This was going down. People not reading the Bible. It's the discourse or the challenge, and the Bible can be a challenge. Okay, the language, you know what I'm saying, can be an issue. That's probably why a lot of people don't pick it up and try to read it and study it. You know what I'm saying? But the time is coming that you will. Saturn is sending you a teacher. Saturn is the master teacher to help you with this issue. Okay, the Bible. That's the D. That's the discourse. For some of you, it may be a problem because of the certain things that it's telling you. Okay, the Bible is an oracle. It can correct. Okay, and what's on the up? See, didn't I just say that? It can correct. Will make you cry. Okay, didn't I just say that? I didn't even see that card. The Bible will make you cry. But truth, breaks things down. It may hurt, but it frees you. It frees you. Okay, so let's see what the message is here in regards to the umpire. Maybe this calling the shots. Who's calling the shots in the Bible? And what's the truth? This may be all about truth. And this anger may be coming out of these. Because I won't think it's the one before me was all about truth. No, it was Capricorn. So you may want to check out Capricorn. Because I kind of feel like somebody may be on the cusp of this, about how people think, and this could be about anything. But calling the shots. This could be religious. This could be political. Okay, and makes sense to me. Princess of Wands, you have exploration. Okay, you want to check things out for yourself. You want to. Some of you may be sent to other lands. Because, see, you need to get out of your comfort zone. Life is not just where you are. To know, a true education, Saturn. Education's right here. Jupiter is education and exploration. This is education and this is discipline. They like the brothers. Okay, they go hand in hand when it comes to this exploration. Traveling is like some of the best education you can get. You don't have to necessarily go to a university when you got money to travel. Okay, you learn things culturally, languages, you learn POVs and things of that nature. Travel gives you class. I'm here in the southern state, and I can tell just as well when someone comes here or is not from here, when they're further north, because of their class. It's different than northern mannerism. Okay, did you catch my drift? It's a difference. They may seem the same, but they different. Exploration, study, schools, discipline. Student energy, benefiting from education, exploration, teaching. Okay, y'all better be getting y'all money together. I'm getting ready to teach y'all some things. Okay? But a real student, somebody really want to learn, they know what they got to do. It's a cost. Saturn get ready to teach you that. Let's go ahead and sum it up. Mental exploration, physical exploration, okay, biblical exploration. It's gonna make you cry, but them tears, my mom used to say, God love your tears. You the only one that got this, Aquarius. I haven't said this to nobody else. This is a special message for you. God loves your tears. Look at even the Great Mother. She loves your tears. You can talk to her. She will comfort you. Okay? She will comfort you. Okay? And she look like she the fly on the wall, don't she? She's waiting to hear from you. To hear your cries, to wipe your tears. See, to me, this is the comforter. This is my Psalms 23. See what I'm saying? So that might upset somebody. They might want to start a fight with me because of how I see it. But they're going to be really fucked up when I finish with them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it to brag. What I'm saying is I paid the price. Because see, you pay the price. Jupiter might pop up and give you some stuff that you've been waiting on. That's like the good uncle. You know what, that good uncle, that rich uncle that pops up and take care of all the nephews and stuff. Fix his nephews, bite, you know, hang out with you, buy the whole family a meal, put some money in your pocket. You may not hear from him for a while. Or he might hang out with you for a while, then he's gone. The benefactor. This is how you get your inheritances and stuff. But here's how you decide. You know, and when it comes to the Bible says, don't hand out your inheritances until you're on your deathbed because you may get mad and take it back. I'm talking to grandmamas and mamas, and grandpas and daddies. Watch your children. It's a new thing that's being changed here. You can't look at life through old lenses no more. He's coming to teach us that. So I don't know why you get this about wills and shit. Because see, it will make you cry. Because see, you might want to take it back after you done. You see what I'm saying? And then you get disrespected, disregarded. Got to be open and receptive. Got to give you tears. There's a phase here, okay? And it's also dealing with endurance. And I can see that because guess what? Saturn is what? Slow. Takes his time. He's never in a hurry, and you will do the entire course, the entire phase, okay? Because this is what they deal with, cycles and phases, and it's slow. Let me let you know, growth is very slow when he show up. So good luck on that part, and I'm gonna read you a little bit out of this book. You know, when the time is right, she'll move on you. See, she's the one that sends you to explore lands that are on and off the water. She rules that. Okay, so let's see. So just let me know when you decide to come to the school, it's going to be a lifetime commitment because there's so much for you to know. There is no way you're going to get it in this lifetime, some of you. Some of you are young enough to get it, and you'll be able to carry the torch. Others of you, you'll be at the right time to just grow and be a better you. Okay? And then we just talked about passings and deaths and wills. So you're probably at the right age now with you looking at that. You know, you're looking at that clock. You're looking at that future. And you need to know. You need to be comfortable in your decisions. And this is the comforter here. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. Okay, so we got 32. The Moon card here is depicted as a crescent. Let me move on down. Now, they're saying she does not live up quite to her brilliance of the sun. She's more watery in nature, and she really wants to be a star. Well, she's already a star. You know, she's like them old school movie stars. She's ageless. She's beautiful. Okay? She is a star. But her children have forgotten her. Why? Patriarchy. Okay. And it's about recognition. Think of emotional sirens of the silver screen, acting by intuition, by method, living the emotions of a part they are playing in order to act. Let's see here. This produces great creativity, but it can also create casualties, such as Marilyn Monroe. The moon brings emotional illumination, okay? Makes a lot of sense. You know how you have that real good cry? I'm sure all of us, many of us have had that really, really, really good cry. And then suddenly that cry, you start getting answers and that comfort comes. It's just like mama, ain't it? And I'm going to leave it right there for you to contemplate, Star Child. And thank you so much for tuning in to So Special once again. I really enjoyed your report. I hope you did too. Don't forget to support the station. And hopefully I'll see you real soon for another one. Make sure your notifications are on. All right? Peace and love.
I don't want to face myself.
Okay, what's going on with my survivors? Welcome back to So Special for a Saturn So Special. We're talking about the power of 7. And we have a whole lot of 7s in these past 24 hours, these past couple of days, right? So Friday, which is Friday, which is Venus. Venus rules Friday. It was a 777 day, a lucky day, right? 777. Friday is also supposed to be that special day. But Venus and Saturn share a special relationship. They come together as a deciding factor about any kind of relationship, partnership. It doesn't matter if it's in business, whether it's in love, you know, they come to make decisions and to decide about how that relationship, that partnership will go forward, will develop, will grow to stay strong, to stay relevant, right? So today is the 7th day. So the intro to me threw me off, and it may have thrown you off, but now I understand why she told me to do it. Okay, because when you get that nudge, you got to do it. And a lot of times, true intuitives, true psychics don't always understand why they're being nudged until they're in it. Now I get it, okay? So I'm so glad that I listened. This is some powerful messages coming through because the master teacher, the disciplinarian is coming through to deal with us, okay? Garbage in, garbage out, get ready to mature us, grow us up. It's gonna hurt, you know, it's just like anything else, like training a child, right? It's never easy. I have never met a mother that smiled through the entire time she was potty training. It's not gonna happen. That's a tough time, okay? We got to get this done because I can't afford these Pampers. And that's real, you know what I'm saying? But you know, but you so excited. That's why, you know, just like Saturday, when you do good, throw your little reward or pat you on the back and let you know, hey, you know, you did. That's how you do it. You know, you get your accolades, but then you get right back to what? To work. Because Saturn's about the work. You know what I'm saying? And those of us who are spiritual and really have a purpose, we know what that's like. It's not easy. It's hard and it hurts. And it comes with a lot of shit, you know? But it is what it is. If you called, you called. Ain't nothing you can do about it. That will is going to be done. You see all this back here? This will, especially from here to here, this will going to be done. It's going to be done. I promise you that. So ain't none of us that bad. You know what I'm saying? When he walks in your house, you ain't shit. You are as small as a mustard seed. Okay? Believe. Season's greetings. Okay, I told you. Hello. Get ready to do some visitations. Give you a call. Okay, now maybe he's coming to give you a reward. I don't know. But maybe he's calling you because maybe Saturday want to sit down and have a talk with you. Okay? But there will be some ironing out, or there will be some rejoicing. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy, bam, comes in the morning. Okay, so let's go ahead and it's funny because let me tell you how it is. I will let it go. Because you know y'all deep, y'all in the waters, right? You know, as I was going through my journey in life, I knew the Bible from beginning to the end because I was reared in the church. It was church. Okay? So I know the church. And when I left, I was in the church, and my kids kind of got some of that rearing in the beginning. But then as I came into truth, you know, kind of threw the Bible to the side, right? Only to have to pick it back up. What I'm realizing is a lot of the things that I thought I had forgotten, they just coming back to me now. So the way I just throw these scriptures out sometimes, I'll be like, damn, you never really forget, you know? You just suppress stuff. Now, as far as just calling out the scriptures and stuff, now I'm not cold like I used to be, you know, but I still know it, you know? And a lot of times the things that you discard, it comes back into your life. Why? Because he gives you a better understanding of life and why you need it. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible is a universal language. Okay? Too much talking leads to sin. Okay? Too much talking leads to sin. So we're talking about hello. Great people talk about ideas. Average people talk about themselves. And small people talk about others. The great John C. Maxwell. What are you talking about? Maybe these are some of the areas that he's going to be disciplining you in. Maybe you are growing up now, okay? And maybe your conversation flow is going to change because now you're not connecting with people because your brain is different. It's in a different space. It's grown. The thought processes have altered. That's what Saturn does. Saturn will alter your life. And let's see what areas or area he's dealing with in regards to this season's greeting. I don't know why I'm thinking of the bank when I see season's greeting. It might be a hint. Somebody about the bank. Okay. Ooh, y'all got love on my mind. I got love on my mind. All right, love season's greeting. Maybe you're going to be talking about what you love to do, who you love, what you want to do out of love. Maybe this is around the holiday time, because maybe there's a reward coming. Remember, Saturn opens the door to rewards. See all this still out. Jupiter just pour it out on you. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's down and what's up in regards to this powerful 777 reading. The power of 7 through Saturn. The master teacher wants to talk to you. Maybe there's too much. Maybe you're going to learn about expressing yourself too much. Yeah, because you know Saturn deals with time. This is the god of time. It's a time for talking. It's a time for love. It's a time for sharing. Okay, so what's going down? Traffic jams. Now, hopefully that means like it's not that many anymore. Or maybe it's going down. Like you're going to be noticing a lot of traffic jams. Let me see here. 45. So I don't know. Because I don't know how long this course going to be. Saturn entering in on the 777 in July. Whomever he's visiting, he's going to be there a while. Believe me. I know this right here. Okay. Love speech. I think this is where it's going with you, Pisces, fishes, survivors. Your love speech. You know how you get with crowds? See, I say this is about development. I feel like you're getting ready to move away from, as you develop, you're going to start moving away from people who are not talking your love language. I feel like some of you are going to begin to talk more love. Even if you don't like a person or you disagree with them, you're going to begin to speak in a way where it's not downsizing them. It's not making them feel less than. Because a lot of times people talk about people don't even know they're being talked about. But for some reason, you're learning to be more positive, what I'm calling the love speech. And we're dealing with love language as well. Okay, your love language. Maybe you need to be disciplined in that. And your approach to love in language. And language is also writing. Language is also your body. Okay. What's on the up? The good. So the traffic jams is what's going to be like not so good. But what's going to be good for the fishes, for our survivors? What's going to be good, Saturn? What are you granting? Okay. Spandex cycling shorts. Okay, so maybe you're going to get some, be comfortable. It's going to be on the up. Is this what's coming back? Just got them crazy. It's time. It's time for the 90s, ain't it? Yeah, don't history repeats itself every 20 years. So the spandex cycling shorts, these also may be like the spandex, like what you wear under your clothes. This is supposed to be what's good, what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out why. What's going on with the love from Saturn? What is he coming to teach you or bless you with? I don't know. Definitely about the talk. Okay. Curiosity. We have the Princess of Swords here. He's working and communicating with you through the energy or a Princess of Swords person. So this is all about knowing what you don't know. You got to, get the facts. Also, this is also about doing things behind people's back, checking them out, okay? This is all about the proof, okay? But oftentimes, this is proof, information, data that is passed along to someone more higher up, okay? Or someone in charge, okay? This may be a connection to someone close to your heart. Maybe you're curious, you've had the wrong thoughts. Maybe you said too much. Maybe you're learning not to do that. Oftentimes people get angry. They say things they don't mean. Maybe you're learning that. Love language. Okay? Even in business, even in family, even in romance. It's a way we have to learn how to talk to each other, how we greet each other, how you dealing mentally with that. Because, curiosity killed the cat. And I'm sitting here talking about, saying things you don't really know. Why? Because it looks that way. Too much talking leads to sin. Slipping and saying things, sometimes when you start growing a conscience, that stuff will hit you. You be like, wow, I shouldn't have said that. I could have said that better. It'll start to hit you. Sources start to nick at you. That's letting you know you're getting disciplined. It's just going to start working with your mind. and how you think, your thought processes. Okay, some of you need to learn how to pull back and just allow life to be, especially in love. Because if you got to be doing all this, maybe you just doing it for confirmation. But if you're doing this to chase, because maybe you think you're going to get something that's not yours, or you're not going to get your reward, or you getting something that you think you deserve, you know, you might have a lesson coming. Because see, this can be real petty energy. You know, sticking your nose in places where it don't belong. And then chit-chatting. This stuff gonna come back to bite you. Be careful. What's your love language? Get ready to learn something about love here. Get ready to deal with you about your love. Your speech. You know, it's life and death in the tongue. All right. Two-Face here, okay? 40. Okay. 40, I think, deals with liberation, you know. Understand there are two sides to everything. Understand that people wear a mask. You need to know what love is. Saturn's going to come and teach you. Love, just like anything else, must be defined before you can live it. If you want to learn, stick with something special. If you want higher learning, you need to prepare. Okay? You need to prepare your mind and your pocketbook. Okay? Because it's going to be some real things going on here so special. If he wills it. Because this is the master of master teachers. Okay? He's got a lot of things he wants to teach those who are willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn, good. Stay where you're at. Maybe you balance in the earth. Here, I don't know. I only care about the ones that care. You know what I'm saying? You want to grow and progress, then hey, let's be family. But if you don't, you content where you are. You think you got all the answers, and stay over there where you at. Okay? Because you're never too old to learn, and learning is vital. Okay, so we're dealing with Two-Face, the mask. Okay, two sides to things, but one truth, right? It's only one truth. Okay, here, at least here, the mask. Look deep into your soul. For whose amusement do you play? That's here, the Princess of Swords. Who you spying on? I balance the contradictions and encompass the opposites. I project your emotions or hide them. When I land to your right, I bring joy to light. But if my presence is to your left, then melancholy is in sight. I can be the face to suit any occasion. All parts I can play, the truth or disguise. I am your creation. So, okay, hello. Talking about whatever you're creating, you need to keep it on the low, because curiosity would take it. Okay, curiosity would take your stuff, run your stuff back. This is somebody who works for somebody else. Okay, go run tell that. Okay. Listen to this. This card, the mask, is symbolic of concealment and deception. So you might have to be doing a little something, to keep your shit on the DL. It is different from the fox or snake because its appearance indicates that it is something that it is not. The card may be a warning to not take something or someone at face value. The spy card, I don't know what's going on with ya, but I'm gonna leave it here for you to contemplate, to deal with, okay, to masticate. I don't know, fishes, but I know you'll survive it. And until the next one, take care of yourself. Remember to support this station. Thumbs it up. Subscribe if you have not. Hopefully I'll be bringing you something next week for mid-month. If not, heaven will. I'll see you August for Lionsgate. Okay? So take care of yourself. Peace. Peace and one.
I don't wanna face myself. No, I don't wanna face myself. I don't wanna face myself. I don't wanna face myself.